everyone, I'm Jessica Delport for CNET, taking a first look at the Samsung Galaxy Note for T-Mobile. We first saw this enormous phone, which some people call a phablet, phone tablet, for AT&T. This is the T-Mobile version. There are a couple differences right off the bat. First of all, this one comes with ice cream sandwich right out of the box. Second of all, it also comes with a couple productivity apps that the original AT&T phone didn't have. So I'll show you those in a minute. It also runs on T-Mobile's fastest 4G network, that is the HSPA Plus 42 network. So you've got some fast 4G speeds on this phone. The screen is a whopping 5.3-inch HD display, and that makes the entire phone rather large. So it's big in the hand, really big. It's huge in the pocket. It's big on your ear. In fact, I think it literally covers half of my face. However, there are some things to like with a large screen. It gives you a great platform for watching movies, for playing games, for reading things online. There are also the productivity tools in here, and the phone does come with a wonderful little stylus. I think it's a little bit too small. It feels flimsy, not as comfortable to hold as the aftermarket stylus, but that will of course cost you more. However, if you're the kind of person who's very creative, if you like to take notes at meetings, if you like to doodle, then this also gives you that capacity. So large screen plus productivity/artistic features, and that's what really this phone's draw is. Beyond all of that, the phone still is a phone. It's an Android smartphone, runs Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich, as I mentioned. In addition to that, it's got an 8-megapixel camera with 1080p HD video capture and playback. Camera's very strong as well. It's got a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, which is really good. A 1.5 gigahertz dual-core processor, so it's pretty fast as well. There's a large battery in here. Battery life, depending on how you use any phone, it could be a lot longer if you don't use it as often. If you use it heavily, then you will need to recharge this every day. You should definitely read my full review for all the tips and tricks with the productivity tools, but one thing I will note is that in S Note you can do things like you can handwrite and it will show up in typed script. You can draw a doodle of a triangle and it will show up with perfectly measured sides. Also in the settings, you can actually tweak the phone to move the keyboard off to one side, and that's called a one-handed operation. So it will shrink it a little bit, move it over, and then you can type away with one hand. And that's your overview of T-Mobile Samsung Galaxy Note, the enormous 5.3-inch Android 4.0 smartphone. I'm Jessica Delport for CNET. You should definitely read the full review at cnet.com.